how will a complete and decisive American and Israeli victory over the Iranian regime change the Middle East and advance American interests in the Middle East going forward? Particularly, is there a possibility for a real, true, sweeping, and transformational peace deal between the United States, Israel, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
If you want MBS, which I do, to recognize Israel, he's going to have to do it in a way not to get killed.
Yeah.
They want a defense agreement with the United States,
Right.
which means that we would go to war if they're attacked,
Right.
like any other defense agreement. How do you sell that? 50 Republicans would do it because Trump thought it was a good idea and Bibi thought it was a good idea. You're not going to get any Democratic votes unless you have some answer to the Palestinian problem. And you're never going to solve the Mideast until you have some answer to the Palestinian problem. Before October the 7th, things were different. After October the 7th, the space in Israel for a two-state solution has really shrunk. The ability of MBS to recognize Israel after Gaza is really shrunk. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to, one, eliminate the mothership of terrorism, Iran, then sit down and have hard conversations among ourselves. I do not expect Israel to create a Palestinian enclave or state that can ever generate another October 7th. Who would want that? But to expect MBS to recognize Israel without some accommodation for the Palestinians is not going to happen. He would literally get killed. So how do you do this? Israel in the international community is at its lowest point. Support for Israel is shrinking here. If a Democrat got involved, they're antagonistic to Israel. If I were Israel, I would do this deal and solidify my relationship with the United States and Saudi Arabia while I can. Yeah. If you let this moment pass, you're going to regret it. I'm not asking Israel to commit collective suicide. What can Bibi do that's enough for MBS? Maybe they can't get there, but I know this, Trump's your guy. Yeah. And I'd like to do a defense agreement with Israel. We don't have one. I'd like to make sure going forward that no matter who's in the White House, we have a defense agreement with Israel pledging our support, because I worry about the future of the Democratic Party when it comes to Israel. The best thing for Israel is to sign a defense agreement with the United States while Trump is president, lock that relationship in as a treaty, and also to end the Arab-Israeli conflict, do an agreement with Saudi Arabia where they recognize the Jewish state. It just blows my mind that the center of Islam, Saudi Arabia, is open to recognizing the Jewish state.
It is extraordinary.
That is extraordinary.